Hi, welcome to ITC504. I'm Peter White and I'm your lecturer for this session. 504 takes us into the discipline of the design of user interfaces. So we're looking at a number of components in this particular subject. We'll look at how you develop and understand user requirements. We'll look at how you start to do research design around HCI. We'll spend a bit of time looking at the cognitive frameworks of interaction and why people interact with devices and their interfaces in the way that they do. We'll also look at the principles of interface design, and of course we'll look at usability and how to evaluate an interface for usability, and then how do we analyze those usability results. So it will be a very interesting topic. Now, I'm an adjunct lecturer, which means I'm not on the university campus all the time. So the best way to contact me is always by email. So pewhite@csu.edu.au. I monitor that while I'm at work. Or, of course, you can put a message on the 504 discussion board in Interact. So our main site for resources is Interact. And in there you'll find the topics, a study guide, the outline, the readings, the various, there's a journal there. You'll have details of the online meetings, articles, your forum, and of course you can access CSU Replay, which I'll talk to shortly. The topics give you a series of weekly study topics, and these will give you a series of readings, tutorials, videos, activities, and perhaps some research requirements. And so you need to work through these. The schedule will tell you which topics are being done which week. We'll have an online session each Tuesday evening, commencing at 1900, 7 p.m. This will be a combined lecture tutorial, so I'll try to keep the lecture reasonably short, and then we'll start to look at the tutorial side and start to discuss how you're going and what you're doing and how we're working through the assignments and so on. These sessions will be recorded, and you'll be able to download the recording or stream it the following day. I usually load them up the following day. I'll also put up and give you access to the internal undergrad lectures which happen on Monday afternoon, and you'll be able to access those through CSU Replay. Again, they'll probably be available sometime on Tuesday. This subject has no exam, so it's 5 assignments. So what you'll be looking at here is 2 assignments which are individual assignments and 3 team assignments. If you need an extension for assignment, you need to contact me before the assignment is due, not on the day or after it. Okay. Now we're working in teams, and this is because most interface designers these days work in small teams in industry, and so as a result we'll be doing the same. The idea here is that you can start to share ideas and you can learn from and with each other. And what we've found is that students involved in these actually develop interfaces a lot faster and a lot better than trying to do it by yourself and figure everything out by yourself. It's the interplay between different people that allow them to get ideas from each other and then suddenly together come up with a better idea. So cooperative working here is a really, really good thing. Now, of course, everybody worries about assessments in group work, and so we'll look at that 2 ways. Firstly, we'll assess the quality of the design that the team produces, and we'll also look at the quality of the documentation that's produced by the team to support that design. Fine. But we'll also look at each individual team member's contribution to those outcomes. So we'll look at what contribution did you have to the individual, to the total design, and to the documentation, and we'll look at your contributions to the discussion around these on your individual team forum. So we'll be looking at that constantly. So that's how we'll do the assessment around the team. So for first assessment, an individual assessment, your case study for the whole sessions will be the solar home management system. And so you've got to create 2 alternative designs. So you'll need to read through the case study and all the different requirements, both user requirements, presentation and marking criteria, and this will be due on the 30th of July. The second assignment is worth 20%. This is the first of your team assignments, and what your team will do is it will take all of the individual assignments from assignment 1, and the team will choose the best assignment as the base, and then use that as the ongoing assignment or design for the rest of the subject. So, and it may well be that the base design from one assignment is the best, but there's really good concepts in 2 or 3 other assignments that can be brought into it to enhance it. And so, don't think that because just one assignment is the base assignment that the others may not have anything more to give. They probably do. So again, make sure you read through all the requirements, the presentation and marking criteria. This one's due by the 13th of August. Assignment 3, all as worth 10%, again a team assignment, and this is where you'll now do a usability evaluation of another team's design. So the design you've done in assignment 2 will be given to another team to assess for usability. Now, that you as the team will not only assess it for usability and write a little report on it, but you'll determine what are the usability issues and you'll make recommendations how to fix them. And of course, in the following assignment, you'll be required to show how you actually addressed those usability issues. So again, make sure you've read the requirements, the presentation and marking criteria. This is due by 10 September. Assignment 4. Now, the team produces a working prototype of your final design. Now, the system we're using, or software we're using here, is a commercial product called Balsamic's Mockups, and this is a lovely piece of software which is used by a lot of design studios. So Balsamic have kindly donated licenses to us for the courses. So this will also then allow you to put together a working prototype. So we'll give you instructions on how to do that. Again, make sure you read the requirements and the presentation and marking criteria. And this is due by the 1st of October. The final assignment is an individual assignment, and this is where you'll write a paper that discusses your design, and you'll talk about how your design met the user requirement and enhanced their experience. You'll say, talk about what factors influenced your design, or other interfaces you saw that gave you ideas that that you were able to use. And you will also discuss the reasoning behind the design and why you think this particular design is the best solution to this problem that you've got. So that's the final assignment for your subject, and that's due by the 15th of October, which is about when the exam period starts. So there you go, guys. If you have any questions, please email me at pey@csu.edu.au, and I'll see you all at the start of the course. Thank you.